Okay.
So you can try for a second, see if everything is working. We're starting. Welcome everybody. Just 1 second. Put the timer because we're very strict with the time, as you probably know and familiar with. So we will respect everybody's time. Hey Ryan, welcome to see. Good to see you here. Hi everybody. Really happy that you joined. Hopefully you have a great holiday season. We have like 2 weeks off, but we missed you all. And I'll give a short review about the format. We're actually doing a freestyle meetup, and which is there is no specific topic, but this is the magic because you can collaborate and you can share your details in the chat, and you can ask for referrals that you want. And the thing is that we all around this meeting room has a lot of connections, so doesn't mean necessarily that you need the service that the person that present, but probably you know other companies or other connections that you can relate to. And there is nothing better than good and warm connection to make good business, especially with the shrinking market of each country. We need to go global. So we will have 3 Israeli companies, very interesting, and also 4 international companies. And then we'll have a 60-second pitch for each, and hopefully good business will come. So we're starting. We'll start with Noam Cohen. Noam, did you send me your, you know what, you present yourself. Noam has an amazing company named Digo, and I'm probably sure, I'm sure that you're going to enjoy the presentation. So Noam, you have your 3 minutes, the screen and the microphone is yours, and please feel free to leave question in the chat, and go ahead, Noam.
Okay. Okay. You can see my screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone, and thank you for hosting me. I am Noam, the developer of the Digo, and my team are Ronen and Eliana. Digo is all-in-one sand anchor that provides security and peace of mind while enjoying the beach. It is an innovative product that combines the beach anchor and the lock, which drills easily into the sand. The Digo is made of durable plastic. The Digo is made of durable plastic. It is 38 centimeters long and weighs 350 grams. The approximate retail price is $30, and we have 2 utility patent pendings. By using the Digo, you can anchor anything you want anywhere at the beach. You can lock your valuables, tie your dog, and keep your beach umbrella in place. Digo has many uses. You can also chain your bike, hold down a beach tent, and so much more. So this is how it works. You can switch to my video. First, take the handle out. Then screw the Digo into the sand by using the handle. Before putting the handle back, attach to the hook anything you want to lock. Then put the handle back in place and turn the rings, the tie rings. This action locks the handle with your valuables. The head of the Digo turns on its axis, which means you can't unscrew it or pull it out without the handle. If you want, after the use, you can wash the Digo in water. The Digo is made of high quality plastics and designed without springs or small parts. It doesn't get stuck or broken, which makes it suitable for a coastal environment. We are interested to expand our commercial connections and supply Digo branded products to stores, chains, wholesalers, and distributors. Now you can relax and enjoy the beach. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much, Noam. As I promised, it's an amazing product, and I'm sure I already got some in private messages. So please, Noam, leave your contact details in the chat, and you are more than welcome to contact Noam and collaborate and try to do good business. And of course, if anyone knows distributors or the way to open a market for Noam and his company, please feel free to contact him, or through me. I will be more than happy to help and assist. Thank you very much, Noam.
Hey, Tel, this is Ryan Sachs. Quick question for Noam. Where can you buy the Digo right now? Just e-commerce, or are you guys selling anywhere?
If you buy it, you will be able to buy it like in in 2 months.
Okay.
First, we are going to market the product in a digital media, and afterwards you can find it in the stores.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. Okay, so next presenter is Lior Tamir. She's the business development manager of Vestu, and I'll be more than happy for you to present. So please, you have the screen and the microphone for the next 3 minutes. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, John, and thanks for having us today on your platform. I'll try to introduce Vestu.
Lior, the
Yeah.
microphone, I think it's a little bit broken. Can you just maybe put it in earphones or something?
Yeah.
Or just, yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, much better. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is not the correct presentation.
Okay. You want me to move to Ronnie and then go back to you so you can be eased?
Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Okay, no problem. We're among friends, so take it easy. Everything goes okay. Feel free. Okay, so Ronnie. Mr. Ronnie Gordana is an owner of technology strategic consultant office Synergic Innovation, and he's the chairman of the Israeli Engineering Association for Mechanical Aviation and Space. And Ronnie is
aviation. Yes.
Aviation, sorry. And Ronnie is also well connected in India, and he's a person worth to hear. So Ronnie, go ahead, and you have the screen and the microphone for the next 3 minutes. Go ahead, my friend.
Thank you. Good evening to all. First of all, I saw in your lecture Ben Sickel, so after that we will speak about him also. We can now see my screen because I cannot see it. I will share it.
Yeah, you're sharing.
Okay. First of all, I worked in the biggest venture capital in Israel for more than 20 years. The biggest venture capital in Israel, it's Directorate of Defense Research and Development. Many startups come out of that. I served there for 20 years. And in my last 2 years, I was defense attaché in India, running a lot of R&D projects between the countries. Currently, I'm the co-chairman of the Israeli Society of Mechanical Aviation and Aerospace Engineers in Israel. I'm working with several accelerators. I'm working with India and with also programs that are dual use, also military, derivative from military to civil, and vice versa, from civil spin-off to military use. This is what actually I'm doing with my customers, strategic consultation, but all is in the perspective of the technology or technology added value. R&D initiation, building new stuff, a new, let's say, technological infrastructure for my customer. I'm building it together sometimes with academy, sometimes together with industry, sometimes some kind of a mismatch that giving value from the beginning. So I'm building sometimes the infrastructure of the startups itself. For some, I'm doing business development, sometimes with the defense or new market. Let's say somebody that want to come to the Indian market, I'm well known there. I show you after that from the picture. And this is something that I'm like to do. I'm familiar very much with the Indian market and doing a very good business there. I lived there with my family for 2 years. I'm doing investor consulting. Also, again, it's a due diligence for investors, technological in this perspective. That means to see if what is selling a balloon or something that will have the real added value. And sometimes I'm doing this due diligence by doing some kind of risk reduction or evaluation before the investing is happening. So everybody is usually happy if it's something real. He's getting a validation and some money for the validation and new value. And the one that is want to do the to buy and to invest, getting a risk reduction without investing all his money. I'm doing scouting for my customer, technology identification, analysis of them, finding the added value, sometimes spin off the added value to a more targeted customer or targeted need. And sometimes it's a mix and match technology that I'm putting together in order to bring or spin off or other value to current technology. And sometimes it's to building the next step technology, to building, taking the current technology and building together with the company, together with my network and the academy that I have and all the connection in order to build together the next technological step in order to make them superiority.
Ronnie, you have 20 seconds, yes.
And last thing, yes, and last thing that I'm doing is doing also validation, sometimes with the end user, sometimes with other companies, doing validation to the technology in order to enhance the added value of this technology that is being built. This is it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ronnie. And please share your details in the chat. Of course, you can share your new e-card if you want.
Yes, I'm very happy with that.
Yeah,
a lot of good comments.
And of course, you are more than welcome to contact Ronnie. He's a very, very well-connected key person in technology area and around anyway. So please feel free to connect him. And you can also leave during this meetup all the time in the chat what kind of connection you are seeking for, because we, in the end, sending all these requests and trying to collaborate between all of you. So please feel free to write as many things that you wish to connect to. Moving back to Vestu, Lior, are you ready now?
Yeah, I am. Thank you so much.
Okay, great.
Is my screen on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll try to introduce Vestu in 3 minutes. This would be quite hard. We're in the insurance space, so insurance is hard to grasp in 3 minutes. But I'm sorry. What we do at Vestu as we specialize in risk modeling for the life and non-life insurance markets, providing insurers with alternative risk hedging and transfer through the capital markets, replacing or complementing traditional reinsurance. When we started the company, we saw that insurers are under a lot of pressure the past years. They have high solvency rates. The regulator is very hard on them. They suffer from low interest rates and fierce competition in the field. Those challenges actually expose them to risks and liabilities, such as lapse risk, excess of loss risk in the motor insurance segment, or general liabilities. And in the life, they are exposed to longevity and mortality risks. This is where we, Vestu, comes in. Using our proprietary AI and machine learning algorithms, Vestu provides solutions for insurance for immediate solvency relief, liability hedging at a fraction of the cost, and utilizing the capital markets as an alternative to traditional reinsurance. We act as a one-stop shop, taking the deal from start to finish. And this is done by several means. First of all, when we engage with the insurance company, we gather their raw data for the specific hedge they're looking for. We inject all this data into our algorithms, creating a risk model and claims development projection. Afterwards, we place those deals with the capital markets after we have invested many years of developing our investor network. And of course, we keep in providing ongoing calculations and updates to both sides. So for the investor side, the one who buys the risk from the insurance, the motivation is quite clear. They have a non-correlated, attractive risk-return investment, and they can diversify their portfolio with insurance instruments that are not available on the capital market. Just to let everyone know that we're now working on a marketplace that will ultimately will be a place for both investors and insurance companies to trade those assets and have liquidity and to be able to hedge those liabilities on the capital markets. This is briefly. You're on mute, Todd.
Back here. Thank you very much, Lior. And you are more than welcome to leave all the contact details, and you all can contact Lior and collaborate. Please feel free to do so. Thank you very much. And now we're going to our dearest international members, starting with something tasty like Cali burgers from Mexico. So we have also Luis and Christian. Both are very good friends. Christian is the executive director in the Global Chamber, Hermosillo, a very cherished member. So who is leading? Luis, right?
Yes.
Can you see my screen? My friend. Yeah, you have 4 minutes. Enjoy, my friend.
4 minutes. All right. Thank you, Tom. And hello, everybody. So I'll just very briefly introduce Cali Burger. What it is, it's a American-based global fast casual restaurant concept with premium burgers as our primary product. The California style burger is very prevalent in parts of the U.S., and we want to export that all over the world. Christian and I represent the Mexico master franchisees. However, we are working to expand this brand globally. Prior to COVID, we were at about 50 stores. Unfortunately, we're probably about half of that right now due to some temporary closures, but we have done some interesting things to adapt in the restaurant industry, in the restaurant space, depending on local markets, in order to survive and also to thrive. I'll briefly touch on those as well. But basically, this is it. That was one of our stores in Seattle. Our products are very fresh, locally sourced ingredients, never frozen buns, fresh cut potatoes, etc. So very fresh products, not the typical fast food restaurant, but more of a fast casual, more towards a healthier side of food product. So what's important to mention here in the short amount of time we have is the things that we're doing as a restaurant in order to survive and to thrive in a pandemic environment. These are images of our Florida store. So we are embracing technology through our sister companies in order to really thrive in this contactless environment, if you will. We have developed facial recognition payment systems that customers would opt in to. We have robotics in the kitchen AI that help us cook the food with contactless methods, such as Flippy. This is a robot on a rail, which handles not only the hamburger grill, but also the fries or anything fried, the fry station, if you will. So that's what we are deploying in our restaurants in the U.S. at the moment, but soon we will be going worldwide with this, particularly in Mexico. And it's something that's interesting, not only for Cali Burger, but also for any other restaurant concept that is looking to survive and thrive in the pandemic environment. These are just some renderings of our contactless stores. We also do some on-site growing of our own produce, which at this point is in beta phase, but that's something that we will be deploying in our stores as well. This is PopPay, our contactless facial recognition payment systems that's also tied to loyalty programs, to customer loyalty programs. So it's also pretty interesting. We are making changes in order to incorporate some temperature sensors. So especially in this environment, obviously, people come in, we can recognize if somebody is running a fever based on these systems. And also in the US, we're also incorporating into state databases once the vaccine is rolled out to help franchisees, if that's something that a restaurant would want to do, is help them identify if somebody has been vaccinated or not based on the facial recognition state database. That's still in the database in the beta phase, but it's just goes to speak volumes about the company, where it is in terms of not only its fresh premium products, but also its embrace of technology to lead us into the future. So very short presentation, and I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Luis, right on time. And please leave all the details, and you can contact Luis in the chat, or if you need, we can connect you to him. Thank you very much. Moving to Catherine. How are you? Catherine is a good member of the Global Chamber, right? Where are you? Where is the metro?
So I'm based in Toronto, and technically there is a Toronto chapter. I'm not sure what's going on with the Toronto chapter. It seems to be a little bit dormant. Someone ought to do something about that, right, Doug? We'll see what we can do with some of the other members here. But for now,
we're gonna have a meetup in February. So
awesome.
Yeah, so you'll be a key part of that for sure.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, because I feel like there should be more activity on the Toronto side of things, and so I'm happy to hear that, actually.
Especially with talented people like you.
Well, it's a pleasure to be, a part of this event today, Tal. So thank you so much for inviting me. I'm really honored to participate today and to get a chance to introduce myself. I don't have a slide deck or anything. I just thought I'd speak to you directly. I'm an international marketing strategist. So I work with digital first B2B companies that are trying to target international clients in a more strategic way. So if you are selling a digital product or service, like an app or software as a service, something like that, something that is digital, that doesn't require shipping, that is, people can purchase directly online, in other words, and you have proven yourself in your domestic market, you've got proof of concept, you've got a successful brand in your domestic market, you've got users. And now, in order to grow your brand further, you realize you're going to have to expand internationally. You're going to run into some issues. You're going to run into issues like, oh, I guess I have to translate some stuff. oh, I guess I have to localize some stuff, meaning you have to adapt some of your content and maybe your product itself to be a better fit for the culture of the target market. There's all kinds of things. You have to figure out how to accept international payments, like payments in other currencies. There's all kinds of things that you have to do to make your potential customers' user experience on your website smooth and welcoming. And and it starts with things like your website, but it goes on to any kind of content you're putting out there, marketing content, whether it's a blog, whether it's your social media presence, whether it's a video, like a YouTube channel. It can be all kinds of, it can have all kinds of formats. But the thing to realize is what worked in your domestic market to get your brand launched and off the ground and doing well in your domestic market, that strategy, that marketing strategy, you can't just copy and paste that into the new market that you're targeting. You have to reevaluate what you're going to do, whether your content is appropriate, whether it needs to be translated or at least adapted in some way, or both, whether the type of content that you already have is going to work. If you are used to putting out, white papers, because that's what one does, right? In your home market, people in a B2B space, they really like their white papers. That might not work in the market that you're targeting. You might be much better off creating some really good videos. Maybe that's what people are going to respond to. So it's about not just adapting the language, but also adapting the messaging, the content itself, and also potentially the format. So that's called localization. And I guess my special sauce as a marketing strategist is that I have one foot in the localization industry. I have in the localization industry. And so for any given client project that I'm working on, I can put together the best possible team of freelancers to help with making sure that your marketing strategy and your marketing execution is going to have the best possible ROI for the target market that you have. So I work with you, I customize the strategy based on your international business goals. I do a whole bunch of research to make sure that we're going to go in there with the right marketing strategy and the right content. And then I make sure that the execution is as it should be. And so that goes from like copywriting in whatever language is required, to search engine optimization for your target market, because just because you've optimized the search engine for your local market doesn't mean it's going to work, doesn't mean it's going to have it doesn't translate into other markets, right? So you have to redo your whole SEO for each and every market that you enter. And then last but not least, your online presence in terms of social media. So I think we've all learned in 2020 that you should not underestimate the importance of having a very strong online brand. Because when we're all in lockdown and we can't go anywhere and we can't even purchase retail things in store, we're doing everything online, people are going to find you through your online brand. That's how they're going to find you. So make sure they can find you, and make sure that when they do, they have the best possible user experience and the best possible customer experience with you. So that's what I help with. I do it through my independent consultancy called Verbacino, and I'll put the link in the
Catherine,
chat.
we need to wrap up.
Yeah, I'll put the chat in the chat, and also through Bubble, which is a digital marketing agency that I work with. So I'll put all those links in the chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Catherine, and thank you for joining us and presenting today. And please feel free to leave all the details. And please, all of you can feel free to contact Catherine. She's amazing, and she has good feedbacks. Already I received some, and really worth, it's really worth to speak with her and meet with her. Moving to Monica Varas. She's an international and commercial insurance broker at the Varas Insurance Brokerage, and she's from the States, from New York, right, Monica?
Yeah, I work in New York and New Jersey. Okay, thank you.
You recently joined the Global Chamber, right?
Yeah, recently.
Great.
Okay,
Welcome.
perfect. Let me see. Thank you, Tal. Like you said, my name is Monica Varas, and I focus in commercial and international global insurance products. And thank you, Catherine, because you're gonna help me a lot with your explanation. I can really feel with you what happens in the international market. I did put together a little notes, and it's more like a sample than anything else. Let me see if I can share that with all of you. Okay, have it right here. We all know that insurance is a boring subject. So what I did is I put a little sample together to explain what I do. In this presentation, I have created a client called Client X. And Client X has a manufacturing company in Texas. He buys products from Mexico, does his own transportation, has his own location, has equipment, and has few employees. Then the same clients goes through too many orders and needs to produce more products. So what he does is he decides to add operations in Mexico. He add a warehouse in Mexico, he hire more employees, he buy equipment, and he needs to have transportation back and forth to United States. Then the same client decide to start selling products in Spain. So he looks for a distribution company to handle the job. Client, now he's gonna need cargo, ocean marine. He's gonna need to cover the employees that are traveling back and forth from USA, Mexico, and Spain. And client was very happy with what he was doing in Spain. So he decided to cancel the distributor and open stores all over in different countries in Europe. So now the client has different locations because he's opening stores. He needs to secure the transportation of the products. He needs to cover more employees, and he needs to cover more products and merchandise. So if I go back to my slide 2, at the beginning, the client only got a bag.
Monica, if you're sharing the screen, we can't see it. If you're sharing, we can't see what you're showing. Just share the screen.
I'm sorry, I thought I did. Okay, let me see. Let me go back. How did I go back? I thought I did. I'm really sorry.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I for some reason my system is not allowing me to do that.
Okay, so continue like this, and we'll share it after.
So at the beginning, when I was explaining that the client has the locations in Texas, the client probably only has a small business owner's policy. When he decided that he was going to start manufacturing in Mexico, then the client needed to add an international insurance product. Now, the same clients decide to start selling this product in Spain. So the international policy needs to be amended to these needs. But at the end, when the client decides to distribute and have the locations and the stores in Europe, now the client needs a master policy. And that's what I do, and that's what I work with. A master policy is a combination of all the local policies and the international policies in one master program. That's what we do. We like to manage these type of policies and grow with our clients. So I'm sorry that I couldn't share these slides with you. But basically, we work with any countries around the world, and any companies that have the needs for import and export different products. I think I went too fast. I got you. I got it out in 3 minutes.
Yeah, you got it right. Okay. So first of all, thank you very much, and send me the presentation because we're uploading it afterwards and sending everybody. And please leave the details in the chat, and you are more than welcome to contact with Monica. And of course, I'm always reminding all of you, don't forget to put in the chat what are the referrals that you wish to receive. Go wild on this. You never know. Who knows somebody. And yeah, we're moving to our last presenter in the international community, which is Leonardo Solorenzo. He's the founder and CEO of Telica Microbiomes. So go ahead, Leonardo. You have the screen and the mic for the next 4 minutes. Leonardo, you're on mute. So yeah, just unmute yourself, please.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Sorry. Okay, my name is Leonardo Solórzano. My partner in this venture, that is Daniel Duarte, is also on the call. So food waste is a major problem worldwide. 1/3 part of the world food production ends in waste. Is a problem about the size of the Swiss GDP. And all that food is enough to feed 2 billion people in the world. So there is even an objective, a sustainable development objective specific to lower down this problem. Blockchain arrived with a promise of reducing food loss about 30 million tons, but it's not happening because blockchain is hungry for power, for computing power, storage. It requires a lot of things that are not available for smallholders worldwide. And this smallholders are responsible for about 60% of global production. So we need to create food traceability platforms that are available for smallholders worldwide, or we are going to create a big problem in the market. We are designing this solution and creates a first connection between the producer and the consumer, and that connection is emotional. The producer shares what is the characteristics of their product, how it's produced, sowed, harvested, all of that. And the consumer shares their location. So these QR codes can be inherited and can be used by each one of the actors in the chain to add up information. The combination of this platform with MVC and Internet of Things will help us to develop a full platform, a full ecosystem for food tracing available for smallholders. So our business model is to charge the producer by $10 per user per month. The consumers will have the option to sponsor a farmer in a remote area of the world in case that the farmer cannot allow to pay this $10. And reading the tax will be always free for the consumer. For the intermediaries, we need to define the price to access the platform. The use of this platform in growers smaller than 2 hectares, there are 3 billion in the world, can give us access to a total addressable market of 217 billion. The team is composed of 2 startups, Telica, that is expert in agricultural systems, and Portable Global Systems. All the founders are from Colombia, and we moved to Canada. Telica was accepted by the Velocity Incubator of the University of Waterloo and PGS by TechPlace in Burlington. In a nutshell, we are revolutionizing the food traceability space by creating a fully decentralized platform accessible for smallholders worldwide. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Leonardo. Very happy to have you here. And please leave all your details in the chat. And everyone are more than welcome to contact Leonardo. So we just wrap up the presentation, and now we are moving forward to a quick pitch. Quick pitch, 60 seconds, guys and girls and ladies. I be very strict on the buzzer, so we can continue. Let's start with Luther. Luther is a Global Chamber member. You have your 60 seconds. Very happy to see you here. Hope you enjoyed the holiday season. Go ahead, my friend.
Okay, I'm Lothar Solomon with ZG Worldwide, headquartered in Springfield, Illinois, USA. Our 90 associates in 30 countries provide one-stop shopping for a broad range of specialized services in IT, business, healthcare, and marketing. One specialty we have is our low-risk hiring option for IT executives, whereby we have interim managers who are willing to be interim and transition to full-time after they prove themselves. Rather than go into detail, I left a PDF of our roster of associates e-pamphlet, which gives an expertise summary of each consultant in our global network. There's a lot of detail there. We have a lot of very interesting people, some really great specialized skills in all sorts of obscure areas. And we have a book about business consultants and coaches. It explains what the difference is in what they do, how to find them, and all sorts of other interesting information in Spanish y Espanol. So this can be found on Amazon. If you just Google my name in each of these titles, you can find all sorts of information on Amazon and how to buy it. It's 99 cents.
Thank you, Lothar. We have to wrap up.
Okay, thank you.
Great, but please leave all of the details in the chat, and also the maybe the website that we can go directly to your book. It will be a good idea.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Going to Israel and our cherished member of the Israeli Metro, Aviva. Aviva, you have your 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you, Tal. Hi, I'm Aviva, and I usually talk about my presentation skills coaching business. But today I want to talk to you about my new business, Stay Sane. We're focused on bringing parents who find themselves trying to handle remote working, Zoom schooling, and their homes without losing their minds. We're in the middle of launching our first Keep Sane kit involving ebooks, audiobooks, helping kids with remote learning and the effects of social distancing, as well as home management tips. We also offer a whole list of activity ideas to keep your kids off that screen. Once we launch our kit, there will be a special discount for Global Chambers members. Watch this area. We hope to go live in at maximum 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Always, you are very accurate. Great. But please leave all the details in the chat, and you are more than welcome to contact Aviva. And going back to the States, Ryan, go ahead, my friend.
Well, Tal, thank you, sir. And I'm sure, Tal, you probably have some good tips, right, on some karate, jiu-jitsu, some things to keep people sane. So, hey guys, I'm Ryan Sachs. I work for V. Alexander. We are a global logistics company working with companies of all sizes, whether you're a one-man show or you have 500 people with your company. We work with you guys for your transportation needs, whether it be one small package or a large container full of your goods. Happy to connect. I left my e-card information in the chat. So if you or anybody you know has a need for transportation solutions, I'd love to meet with you and just see how we can help.
Thank you very much, my friend, and for attending. Please leave the details, and you are more than welcome to contact Ryan. Okay, going to Israel again with Ram. Ram is a member also in the Global Chamber from the ESPM law firm in Israel. Ram, you have your 60 seconds. Feel free. Just you're on mute, so unmute yourself.
Okay. Thank you all. I'm really honored to attend this meeting. ESBM is a leading law firm. We provide legal services as a one-stop shop to our various clients, both local and international. We practice various civil law aspects. We expertise in commercial litigation, in intellectual property, patent, taxes, employment, and we have a vast experience in real estate law in Israel. The basis of our professional services is a kind of a unique combination between attorneys, which we are significant professional and business backgrounds in the area of our consulting, and we operate. Our team, besides me, of course, includes an attorney with senior management experience, business and engineering, and a real tax consulting backgrounds. So our customers are various companies and businesses operating in also high-tech, retail, medical, devices, fintechs, programming, and many more. We are also served as
thank you. We need to finish. Sorry.
International law firms. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Ram. And ESBM law firm in Israel are very good members of the Global Chamber in Israel, and they're also creating an international desk. So it's highly recommended to contact them and try to collaborate. Thank you, Ram. Going to our friend Sebastian. Go ahead, my friend.
Thanks, Tal. My name is Sebastian. Hello, everyone. Happy to see you here. I work with Arska International. We do business consulting and representation for companies that want to go to Latin America, expand their brand, their operational team or product. But most importantly, I'm a global advisor at the Global Chamber, and I really encourage you to join the Global Chamber if you haven't done so. You boost your B2B sales platform. You have a platform also for any event that you're sponsoring, and you have the global tribe all over the world. You know, so I'm happy to see you here, and I hope you guys tune soon. Nice, Happy New Year to everyone.
Thank you very much, Sebastian. And moving to Limor in Canada.
Hi, thank you, Tal. Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Limor Friedman. Obviously, I'm an Israeli, but I do live in Canada and dual citizenship, Canadian and Israeli, for the last 12 years. I in Canada, Vancouver, BC, so it's the West Coast, and I own two businesses. One of them is Vancouver in the Box, which provide packing services. I will share my e-card so you can explore a little bit more, but I'm always open to more opportunities and help people with connections.
Thank you very much, Limor. Great to see you here after we had already a meeting earlier. Moving to Anna. Anna, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, sorry for my camera, it is not working right now. Hello,
It's okay.
everyone. I work in the section of public relations in Prospecta Estrategia Inmobiliaria, where we take care of the services of Master Broker, where we currently sell light industry lots. In Hermosillo, Sonora, Master Developer, where we are currently making a development in one of the beaches of Sonora, and analytical consulting to know the viability of your project. If you need any of those services, do not hesitate to contact me, please. Thank you so much and Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, Anna. Great to see you here again. And moving to my dear friend, Chris. Chris is the Executive Director in Global Chamber Hermosillo, and we're working shoulder to shoulder. He's an amazing person. Go ahead, my friend. You have your 1 minute.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here. It's great to be joining you. And as my good friend Tal mentioned, I am part of the Proudly and located in Northwest Mexico. Anything you need in Northwest Mexico, do not hesitate to contact Tal so he can contact me or contact me directly. And also involved in other projects, just as you saw, my partner Luis Vidal, who just presented the Cali Burger project right here with us, and other projects, import-export projects involving different products from Mexico into the United States and the United States. States into Mexico. So very happy.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. You can leave the details and people can connect you directly. Moving to India. Aparna, you're here?
Hi, Tal.
Yeah, Aparna, she's the executive director in Mumbai of the Global Chamber, and she's a good friend as well. And you have your 60 seconds, Aparna.
Thank you so much, Tal. It's really nice to be here. And good evening to everybody from India. I wear multiple hats. One, of course, like Tal explained, as the executive director for Global Chamber Mumbai. And apart from that, I also have a venture where interested companies and countries can wanting to invest in India. We are like the one-stop shop for them, and we can help you establish any kind of business relationships in India if that's what you're looking at expanding a place to. In addition to that, since I heard Luther, I'm also a coach myself. So I work with business consulting and with senior leaders in the industry, coaching them on various people-related issues and performance as well. So happy to be a part of this group here. And thank you so much, Tal, for letting me be there.
Thank you very much, Aparna. You can leave your details here, and you are more than welcome to address Aparna for any India connections. Doug, very happy to see you. Please.
Thank you, Tal. Appreciate it. Hey, we're here because we all want to grow. We want to be more successful. The fact that you're here also says that you're working at a higher level than the normal business person, because doing business across borders is complex. It has different layers of complexity that most folks can't handle like you can. So congratulations on your success. Let's work together in 2021 to be more successful. And we've got a whole bunch of meetups that we're scheduling, including, I just posted the next one is on Monday with the city of Phoenix, and we've got the city of San Francisco coming up right after that. So jump into some of these and enjoy finding new opportunities and growing your business. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you very much, Doug. I didn't mention that for those who don't familiar with Doug, he's the founder and the CEO for Global Chamber. So thank you for joining us today. And
my pleasure.
Did I forget anyone? Yeah, Daniel, are you here? Daniel Duarte? No. Okay, Maria, are you here? Here. Here. Yeah, but something with your microphone. Daniel, can you speak?
Tal. Yes, Tal. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Uh-oh.
I am be part of the Telecom PGS, and Leonardo Solorzano was the presentation for us. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Okay, great. Do we have Maria? Are you here? Okay. Did we forget anybody? Cesar also. Cesar, are you with us? Yeah, go ahead, my friend.
I'm here. Hi, Tal. It's a pleasure being here. Thanks for putting all this together, and hello everyone. I'm Cesar Salamanco, VP of Business Services at Global Chamber. I work directly with Doug. I'm based in Puerto Rico in the Caribbean, so I'm very interested in the Digo project. So I'm gonna be sharing the link with all of our events for January, so feel free to take a look and join us. Thanks.
Thanks, Cesar. Thank you very much. And I think the last person that we didn't hear today is Ronen, right?
No.
You were with...
I'm part of the Digo project.
The Digo project. Okay, great. So I'm going to explain a little bit about the Global Chamber, because as you know, to participate in these kind of meetups, it's a great opportunity for the initial contact. But Global Chamber, as me as a networker, since I was very young, I think that this is the best platform to enrich and extend your global reach, especially for the Israeli companies. I'm addressing you, but of course, all other members around the world. If you want a warm connections that will open for you a tremendous range of warm connections and will shorten the time and save you a lot of money for advertising and trying to reach the wrong connection, but come to the right connection immediately, the Global Chamber is the platform. And I want to present for you what does it mean to be a Global Chamber member. And there are a lot of advantages to being a member. Hold just 1 second, I will share my screen. Okay, so the Global Chamber is the first chamber of commerce focused in helping companies grow cross-border and trade. We're spread in 525 metros region in more than 195 countries and rising. We're helping all the companies through personal connections and sustainable connections that we're doing meetups and everything to reach global reach, global contacts, global access, global exposure, and global information. For example, we have a lot of gaps and mentalities differences between each country, and the Global Chamber helped to bridge these gaps and save a lot of time. We have an unlimited access to information with all over the world from the people that are local people, and also global stature. And we have the Global Tribe, which is very helping to people to connect through all the executive directors and advisory boards. To be a member, that means that you can join. You have strategic warm connections to customers and partners around the globe in one email, one phone call, one WhatsApp. You can reach numerous of specific people that you need. And we also have access to a VIP experience, seminars, and information. We also have access to people and information to grow. And we have cross-border consulting and mentoring. We also have members discounts, special opportunities, and interns, free audition, free attendance in most of our events, and access to export circles and export reach. We have other programs that can help you grow your business and grow your company worldwide. To be a member, it's something which is not very expensive, but worth gold. And we're starting between $500 per year annual fee for 1 to 5 people in the company. So you can spread your effort and be around the world in simultaneously various of events. And of course, there are bigger companies and you have different levels. So it's really worth considering joining us. And we have beyond memberships, all kinds of programs, investment attraction, market research, additional connections, and cross-border consulting, affiliate membership, and more exposure and export circles. Regarding our Global Chamber in Israel, as you see, we're creating, we have a lot of formats. We're having weekly meetups, warm connection with all the global members. Now we started cross-metro connections and meetups, so it will open for the members more options and opportunities. Also, we have WhatsApp group and application. And of course, we're always have in direct access to the directory of Global Chamber, which is a very extended around the world. So to be a member is really different than just to attend as a guest, which is nice as well, but not the same. These are my details, and you are more than welcome to contact me. And sorry, I'll stop the sharing. And if you have any more comments, we wrapping up exactly in the time. Thank you for attending. And if somebody wants to add something, we have 1 minute. Okay, so Israeli companies, more than welcome to join us as a global members and open your eyes to the world. As you see, this is just a small portion. Next meetup is a special meetup with my dear friend from Mexico, Christian. And we're doing a cross-metro meetup, Hermosillo, Mexico, and Israel, and you are more than welcome to attend. Then we have another meetup in Israel, and then we have a cross metro with India. So stay tuned and have a great weekend. Israeli members have a great lockdown because we're entering a lockdown today in the midnight. And stay safe, best for your families, and all the best.
Thank you,
stay
Tal.
safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.
You have a good
Bye-bye.
one.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Okay.